Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be touching on the death of Caroline Flack, who was a presenter on ITV's Love Island, and tragically she took her life last weekend, and it was sad. She decided to take her own life, and it's been widely reported in the press, and unfortunately she was hounded and trolled on social media as well as in her personal life by the media. She lived every single moment under the public spotlight by the media, newspapers and photographers and things like that, and I want to tell my own kind of how I feel about it. Caroline seemed like a really intelligent, talented, well-loved, respected, well-thought-of individual. She seemed like she knew what she was doing. She seemed like a really compassionate, loving individual, and as someone was so young deciding to take her own life, I feel sad for her. I feel sad for her family. I feel sad that these people have had to stoop so low to do this to her, and to do it to her now that she's passed as well is just cruel. And to do this regardless of, was she perfect? Probably not. No one is perfect, and this is the thing. Every day people on social media, regardless if they're famous or not, get trolled, bullied and forced into positions where they feel they have no way out, no way to cope, no one to turn to. Bullying has and needs to stop. It needs to end, and it needs to end now. I know people like the celebrities like Laura Whitmore and other people have done an emotional tribute to her, which I will attach into this video because I want the message to be known. I want people to know that it's not okay to bully someone to their death, and whether you're in a depression or a state of mental health breakdown, it's not okay to push someone to their limits. It's not okay to push someone to the end of the brink. It's not okay to be a bully. It's not okay for the hateful comments and the constant harassment and constant pounding. Leave people alone. If it's their personal life, don't go chasing them. Let them be, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what their battle is every day just to function. These people, sadly, like Caroline Flack is a prime example. You don't know what she went through. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know what she went through to get to the state of mind that she was in last weekend when she sadly took her life. She was obviously in a distressed state of mind and wasn't very, very happy, and obviously, sadly, the incident happened, and it happened because she was being hounded. It happened because she was stressed out. It's sad that mental health is still seen as such a taboo that people are scared to talk about it, and unfortunately people like her and many others who aren't as famous or well known or respected will end up losing their lives or going into a medical facility for mental health treatment. It's not okay to bully. It really, 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 really is not. I can't stress this enough. I agree with Laura Whitmore's speech. It's sad. It's people, you need to stop hiding behind a keyboard, and the press, again, you need to stop. You need to stop before you hurt people. And I'm going to read this poem as part of this video to get the message out. This is a poem I wrote in tribute to Caroline Flack, encouraged by Laura Whitmore's video. It's called Media Press Stop, What's Next? Media, press stop. What is next? What is next? What will you allow? Allow the bullying, name-calling and pressure towards people. People who are vulnerable fighting battles you don't understand. Understand all the emotions and frightening moments they feel like giving up. Giving up because of the lies you spread and the impact of your words. Words and actions you're responsible for. Responsible for telling the good news to educate and inform the public. Public media has now gone too far with invading privacy and not respecting the person who you don't know what they face pressure every day from the media. What will be next? Another person feeling they have no way out from you. You are meant to help people in the spotlight they still deserve to be respected doing the job that they love. Media, you truly need to stop this harassment and bullying. The bullying must end now. Now lessons must be learnt. Learnt so that people can learn to speak out for help before another person feels they have no way out. Enough is enough. Let's stop the constant hounding and pressure that is put on people in their private lives you have no right involving yourselves in. Walk a day in their shoes to understand. What's next? When will you finally stop? So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that poem, and I just wanted to give my heartfelt condolences to Caroline and her family. I'm so sorry of your sad, tragic news. My heart breaks for you, and I'm sorry Caroline felt she had no way out. She seemed like a really sweet girl, really sweet woman. I'm sad to hear that she had to take her own life and that she wasn't coping. So yeah, I'm going to attach Laura Whitmore's emotional tribute video in this video so that you can see what she says, and I totally agree with every single word. It needs to stop. People behind the keyboard, think of what your words do. Your words have actions. Your actions have an impact. You can choose to be a nice person. You can choose to make a difference in this world and show that you care. Be kind. It doesn't take much to be kind. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Imagine what people are going through, because you don't know. You don't know the impact of damage that you could do to somebody. And people like Caroline, who are obviously struggling to get to that point to take her own life. Think about your words, please. Don't just sit here and be social justice warriors. Don't sit here and be trolls. Don't sit here and be haters. Think about your words and what you say. Please share this out. Let people know that this is important. We need to talk about this. Social media, bullying, trolling, media, newspapers, radio stations, just as guilty. They do it too. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I'm Laura Whitmore, and thank you for joining me this Sunday morning. I wish we were talking under better circumstances, and I've been debating whether I should, would or could come on air today. But this isn't about me. Yesterday we lost someone before their time. At age 40, Caroline Flack made the decision to take her own life, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about her and give her the respect that she deserves and that she didn't always get. Anyone who knew Caroline knew she was vivacious, loving, and had a passion for life, which is why none of this makes sense. Caroline loved dancing. Angels by Robbie Williams always reminds me of her because she danced so beautifully to it on Strictly, and I'm going to play that song after I've said what I want to say. Caroline loved music. She loved to dance. We shared many a dance floor at gigs, festivals. I met her just shy of 10 years ago at V Festival, and then we became friends. She was bubbly, and for such a small stature, commanded a room. She loved to laugh and had the most infectious chuckle. She also had many struggles. I'm not going to pretend that she was perfect, but as anyone, she lived every mistake publicly under the scrutiny of the media. Caroline loved to love. That's all she wanted. Which is why a show like Love Island was important to her, because the show is about finding love, friendship, having a laugh. The problem wasn't the show. The show to work on is loving and caring and safe and protected. The problem is the outside world is not. Anyone who's ever compared one woman against another on Twitter, knocked someone because of their appearance, invaded someone else's privacy, who have made mean, unnecessary comments on an online forum, need to look at themselves. Sorry. To the press, the newspapers who create clickbait, who demonise and tear down success, we've had enough. I've seen journalists and Twitter warriors talk of this tragedy and who they themselves have twisted what the truth is. You don't have to tear down someone to feel good about yourself. So to listeners, be kind. Only you are responsible for how you treat others and what you put out in the world. I've had messages, I've been harassed for just doing my job, and this is where the problem is. And I want to use my platform, this platform, to call people out because it's gone too far. Your words affect people. To paparazzi and tabloids looking for a cheap sell, to trolls hiding behind a keyboard. Enough. I'd like to thank BBC and ITV for the support that I've had, and those who supported my decision to come in today, as I felt it was the right thing to do. Thank you. To my boyfriend, the kindest man I know, and to the whole Love Island family who are in mourning of their colleague and friend and have been a great support over the last few hours. I love you. To everyone, be kind in what you say. I'm going to carry on today and get through this show, as that's what Caroline would say to do. Caroline, I'm so sad for you, for your family. I'm angry that you saw this as your only option, as I know how much love and support you had. I'm sorry you didn't know that. I'm not sure when, but I know I'll see you on a dance floor again. And I hope you're at peace and know that you are loved.
I sit and wait.